So I'm walking on the Wildcat Trail, which is just outside the visitor center at Monument Valley. And it basically goes around these buttes. So this is called West Mitten Butte because it looks like a mitten and it's on the west side. And in the distance over there is East Mitten Butte, and that's Merrick Butte. Um, but I'm walking back toward the visitor center to take care of some things. But I wanted to just talk quickly about, people ask me, why are you doing this? Are you going to go commune with bears? Are you going to eat rice and beans? Are you going to, sleep out under the stars? Some of it's true. Some of it is, humorous and not realistic. I'm not going to be communing with bears or eating rice and beans. But I do want you all to just take a moment and just listen. You hear that? I don't either. That's why I'm doing this. I'm Madhavan, photographer, adventurer, storyteller. For the next year, I have decided to live fully on the road, exploring this beautiful world, one breathtaking vista at a time, capturing its magic through my lens and sharing my journey with you. Join me as we explore, create, and inspire. Monument Valley isn't just a place, it's a feeling. From the Wildcat Trail to the timeless buttes, it's a landscape that invites you to slow down and listen, not just to the silence, but to yourself. Monument Valley has a way of pulling you in like it's been waiting for you all along. It's not just about the landscapes, it's about the silence and the stories they hold. And that's why I'm here, to slow down, listen, and capture the magic. In today's vlog, I'll show you how I captured one of the clearest night skies I've ever seen. This is a traditional Navajo hut called a hogan. It was my home for 2 nights. To the right of the hogan, you can see an elevated path. As I walked down that path to the end, there was a prime viewing spot for an unobstructed view of the monuments in the distance against the vast sky. And this is where I decided to photograph the night sky. Here was my setup, my Canon R5 camera coupled with my widest lens, the 15 to 35mm RF. Why did I choose this lens? 2 simple reasons. 1, 15mm is a great focal length for capturing the vastness of the night sky. And 2, this lens has an f-stop of 2.8, which means the aperture can open up pretty wide. Very useful in low light conditions like night photography. You'll also see I brought my lantern. This isn't just for my own safety at night, it's also a prop that I'll end up using in the final image. My plan tonight is to shoot star trails. As the Earth rotates, the stars in the sky seem to counter-rotate around the North Star, Polaris. If I set up the camera to capture this movement over time, I'll get trails in the sky as the stars rotate around Polaris. Here's how I set this up. You can see I've selected the wide aperture of f2.8 as I mentioned before. I've also set a very slow shutter speed, 20 seconds. I could have chosen 30 seconds, but for tonight, I decided to go with 20 seconds. Now, each time the camera fires, it will take a 20-second long exposure. You're not going to see a lot of movement in 20 seconds, so I opened up the camera's intervalometer and set it to take a shot every 25 seconds. So the camera fires for 20 seconds, waits for 5 seconds, then fires again for the next shot. I did this over a 4-hour time period and collected 560 images. I also took 1 image of myself sitting on the rock in the foreground with the lantern. I then brought all of these images into Photoshop and layered them one on top of another using the lighten blend mode to create an image with 561 layers, that's 560 sky layers, and 1 layer of me with my selfie. And each one of those with the stars having moved just a little bit. The final image looked like this. I think this tells a powerful story of sitting under the vastness of the night sky, with the sky in perpetual motion against the timeless buttes of Monument Valley, which have stood silent for 25 million years. It's truly mind-boggling. In a place like this, time feels infinite, and yet it's moments like these that remind me why I'm here, not just in Monument Valley, but on this journey of a lifetime. And then, for fun, I took those 560 images and created a video to show the stars as they move around the sky. Thank you for watching. In my next vlog, I'll take you to Flagstaff, where I experienced a stunning sunset from high atop the Arizona Snow Bowl at an elevation of 9,200 feet. I'll share a breathtaking day-to-night transition over the San Francisco peaks, captured using a technique known as the Holy Grail. Don't miss it. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next on this incredible journey. Until next time, keep exploring.